All right, so just like I was saying, Module 7 is probably one of the most important modules here, right? And it's on Lean and Six Sigma. So the first portion of this, okay, so we're going to start Module 7 talking about Lean, right? Like I said, this is such an important part of this course, right? It's such an important part of this program. And I believe that you're going to spend a lot of time, coming back to this particular module, doing a refresher. So take your time, right? Take as much time as you need on this module because there's quite a lot that I've put in here, right? So we're going to talk about, what Lean is, the building blocks of Lean, the house of Lean. We're going to talk about value versus waste. So what is value? What is waste? And, commonly there's what is called the 8 types of waste. So we're going to dissect each of those 8 types of waste. And then we will look at some very common lean tools, especially as it relates to manufacturing, right? In fact, most of them started in manufacturing. So things like 5S, Andon, A3, continuous flow, Gemba, Jidoka, OE, Pokayoke, SMED, standard work, VSM, theory of constraint. These are things that, if you've been in the industry, you've either seen it before or heard about it, or you probably know it, but or you've seen it, one way or the other. You probably just don't know that this is what it is called, right? You probably even already doing some form of lean already in your organization, right? So we're going to spend some time here, on lean, extrain each of these elements one after the other. And then for Six Sigma, we're going to define again what Six Sigma is, right? And we're going to in detail look at the DMAIC model, right? That's the model that talks about the different phases in a Six Sigma project, right? Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, right? We're going to look at each of them. So for the define phase, what is required, for the measure phase, what is required, analyze, improve and control. And you would see, a lot of parallels between Lean and Six Sigma and some of the things that you've learned in previous modules like statistics, and all of that. So all of this would, bring all of this together, to create this framework, right? That can be a very, very powerful tool for, you know, conceptualizing your improvement projects, framing it in such a way that it's structured, right? This is what we call structured problem solving, structured, process improvements, right? So it is repeatable, it's something that I can give you this recipe because by the time you have the process improvement tools, you understand Lean, you understand Six Sigma, you have a recipe, right, for solving problems. So any way they come from, any angle, you are ready for them. You are ready for solving that problem, right? So we have Six Sigma roles. We'll talk about some of the Six Sigma roles: white belt, yellow belt, black belt. What are the roles and responsibilities? So because as you begin to think of, some of these things, you might start thinking of maybe doing some further studies, getting certified. So what are those roles and what are those opportunities available for you in Six Sigma, and Lean together, right? So Lean Six Sigma as a whole. And then we'll end this module talking about, we'll look at some case studies where Lean Six Sigma was applied, how it was applied, just so that we're able to bring what we've learned in this module together, right? So you see the practical, use of all these theories, right? Of all of them together. So just a quick recap, we're going to do Lean, right? We're going to do Lean in detail, and then we're going to do Six Sigma, right? And then we'll end the module on case study. All right, fantastic, fantastic.